G'day world, Chris Hogan coming to you live from Myriad 2018. Thanks to our branded content partners, Everledger and Invest Sunshine Coast. And I'm here with Steve, is it Steven or Steve? Steve Chapman, a founder of Shine Energy, Shine Smart Drinks, sorry. Glad you didn't go the energy route.
Yeah, that was a key focus. I think for us, if we got caught in energy drink, it'd be failure to us, was like our key motto at the start.
And mate, I just absolutely love this because one of the reasons is I'm plant-based and it's got B12 in it and it's not an energy drink. So, mate, ginkgo biloba, natural green tea, the vitamin Bs, turmeric, oh wow, ginseng, stevia, awesome.
Yeah, we tried to go, what is actually out there that's got some evidence behind it, that's natural, that can help with brain function and health, and then how do we get that in a drink that's kind of never been done before and put it in like this little shot that you can kind of knock back whenever you need to think brighter and shine.
And yeah, love it. Think brighter and shine. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man. So yeah, making those ingredients stable in water is pretty challenging, right?
Yeah, it was. No one really fills little drinks in the country, so manufacturing the process behind it, the bottling, all kind of challenges we had to get over and in a quick period of time because we wanted to launch pretty quickly. Thankfully, we've kind of nailed it from a manufacturing process point of view. Now it's just about getting it out there in as many hands of people as we can.
So I haven't had any yet, so you guys can be the judge. All the interviews after this, I'm going to scull this, and if I'm any smarter, better questions, you tell me.
Yeah, that's the idea, is kind of, just that little bit of clarity, that little bit of focus. It's not like an energy or a coffee kind of rush of caffeine or anything that gets you that bit wired. It's a little bit more clean, like a green tea kind of zen-like focus.
I'm going to taste it.
The taste is going to be up front like a lemon lime, and then like a full-bodied ginger, and then some kind of turmeric and chili down the back of the throat. It's designed to kind of give you a bit of a pick-me-up.
Love it.
Yeah, awesome.
Love it, man. Thank you. So, founded in...
So myself and a guy called Sam Prince, or Dr. Sam Prince, who's the founder of Zambrero, we started about 18 months ago, and took about 5 months to get to market, and then just knocking on doors, kind of hoping and convincing retailers to kind of give us a shot and let it shine on counters, and thankfully so far it all kind of works. And we just launched a new product, a little bit bigger than this. It's 400 ml, and it goes in the fridges now, a bit chilled, a bit carbonated, a bit more of a tropical flavour.
Now, you play that down like it just happened, but how hard and arduous was that process of knocking down doors? You build a bit of resilience. You got to have a bit of a thick skin, right? And a lot of people turn you away.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I think for us, we always had belief in the product. So what we'll do is kind of like put it on a counter and say, look, leave it here, it's yours. We'll come back in 3 days. If it hasn't sold out, we'll take it back. And then 90% of the time it's sold out, and they ask for 3 more cases. So we just did that 1,000 times, and 90% of the time. So that's how we got kind of 900 stockers.
There you go, guys. That's how you do it.
And then that gave us some attention to kind of talk to the bigger guys, key petrol convenience, grocery guys, and now in about 2,000 stores across the country.
Nice one. And so size, this is 110 ml. What's the normal size?
Yeah, 110 ml. So this is a little shot, knock it back, about 3-4 sips, you're good to go. And then the new product is a 400 ml range. That's a bit more chilled, carbonated, different flavour. Beautiful.
And so what's been some of the other challenges with, we've talked about too.
Yeah.
What's been some of those challenges with manufacturing a product? Have you now got maybe a supply-demand challenge? Or?
Yeah, I think we're definitely step changing very quickly at the moment. We're growing about 50-60% month on month. So trying to keep up with the demand of that is tough, and that's thankfully not my job, but a really good operations team to kind of make sure that happens effectively. I think the biggest challenge we've had is what happened kind of at the start of this, where it was like, what is it? Is it a smart drink? Is it an energy drink? Just the education with the customer around, hang on, no, it's not a caffeine pick-me-up that's artificial and it's like an energy shot. It's something that's natural, that's something that's really healthy for you, and that's actually good for the mind, and not that kind of physical boost that you might find from an energy drink or coffee.
Yeah, and new niche. It hasn't been done before, and that's part of the challenge, right? Because you've got to educate the market.
Yeah, I think education is up front the hardest thing to do, but it pays dividends if you can kind of do it well. Thankfully, we've got a good product that people get once they try it. So for me, it's just about getting this as many people's hands as possible.
It brings back or highlights the importance of diet and how it can really affect moods, affect your clarity.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, this isn't going to save you from eating crappy food. And you can tell Steve's a fit guy. So It's about moving, it's about eating well and drinking well. Cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have the idea to one hit wonder, or like there's a magic pill I can take that all my problems will get solved. It's not like diet, sleep, exercise, your foundations, and then something like this can give you that maybe extra 1%, which is sometimes that's all that matters.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. And so earlier you spoke about, the supply and demand is not your problem and that you have a brilliant team behind you doing that. How important is team? How important is getting the right people in the right seats?
100%. I think one of my first ventures I did before Shine was a tech startup, and I had the ego at the time to kind of think that I could do all roles and play every part of the business and not ask for help and not kind of put my hand up and say that's my weakness. And I was blinded by that ego and of not knowing what I didn't know. Thankfully now I've kind of tried to really reflect on myself, like what am I good at, what are my strengths, how do I kind of just make sure I'm doing that all the time, and then how do I help people and get other people in other roles play to their strengths. And the collective team is way better and way stronger than just some individual superstar.
That's all well and good. A lot of people say, yeah, I'd love more help. I'd love to offload some of those hats to other people in my team that doesn't exist yet. I don't have the funding to do that. So how have you gotten to where you've gotten today? In early stages, did you've bootstrapped it, and have you gone investment? What's happened there?
We've kept it very lean from day one. It was myself, Sam, who's obviously a successful entrepreneur in other parts of the business, and one
Love
other guy.
sombreros, love it.
Yeah, it's tasty, best burritos around.
Oh, man.
And Shine, you can get burrito and a Shine, so you'd sort it for the day.
Yeah, good food, man. It is really good food, and the low carb black rice wraps, fantastic.
Yep.
Just giving you guys a shout. Love your stuff.
Yeah, so we try to keep it lean. Like every dollar you spend needs to make $3 on return. From a marketing point of view, from a sales point of view, and we didn't try and overshoot it from day one and launch with a $1 million marketing campaign like a lot of maybe beverages do. Make 100 products, sell 100 products. Make 500 products, sell 500. Make 1,000, sell 5,000. Now we're making, hundreds of thousands of products and selling hundreds of thousands. So it's just those step changes and backing yourself at the right time, but don't be an idiot about it and not invest in ahead of the curve around product market fit. Getting this in hands of people as soon as possible before investing in those kind of $1 million campaigns.
And so, can you recap on the length of that journey? How long has that been?
It's about 18 months now.
18 months.
Yeah, so Jan 2017, we kind of hit the road, started knocking on the doors. We launched online officially 1 July 2016, but we sold out straight away. It took us 2 months to restock, sold out again, took us 2 months. So we were really quite hampered up until Jan, and then we kind of hit the ground running then.
Nice one, man. And so, what's some of the other challenges that maybe you foresee on the horizon? Is it maybe stepping into new markets?
Yeah, as we launch new products, it's kind of educating what does Shine stand for as a brand, and for us it's making people and helping people be the best versions of themselves and kind of optimizing that mental function. So that might not just be in a smart drink, in a smart shot, it could be the 400ml range, or we could be bringing out new ranges in the future that is all around the brand, which is helping people be their best mentally. But might not be the exact format that we have at the moment. So education again comes down to it. Importance of building brand and making sure we're consistent with our messaging, so people really get a crystal clear idea of what we are at Shine.
Yeah, fantastic. And I did have another question, but I've forgotten what it is. How do people stay across what Shine's doing? Is there a website?
Yeah, absolutely. ShineDrink.com. We're big on Instagram. Shine Drink at the hashtag and Twitter on the handles, and then on Facebook as well. Shine Drink across all platforms. So. Most active probably on Instagram and Facebook, but you can definitely order online as well. So we deliver everywhere in the country, internationally, just through ShineDrink.com. You can get these in 24 packs, and it's cheaper than buying one bottle from the store.
Actually, I remember the question. So you're across all of the socials. That's all well and good. Everybody can do that. So what are you doing on those social channels that's helping educate both your potential clients and also customers?
Yeah, it's a good question. For us, when we started, we wanted to get brand awareness quickly, wanted to get the name out, wanted to start getting some credibility in the market. So what we did is work a lot with influencers. We worked with 80, 100 different top Australian influencers. That got us a lot of followers quickly, that got us a lot of traction and kind of following. So then we could start going into retailers and saying, hey guys, look, we've got a bit of a groundswell behind us, give us a chance. And then also, I think just being consistent and being different. A lot of healthy products, a lot of lifestyle products out there. I think I always try and test it. If you can take a piece of content and put another logo on it and it still makes sense, it's not a great piece of content. So for us, it's now about creating unique pieces of content that is, as soon as you see it without the Shine logo, you notice it's Shine. That's probably a challenge, but something we're kind of getting into a bit now.
Excellent. Well, mate, we look forward to doing business or even staying in touch. This is a fantastic product.